Mayfield, Kentucky to show back up. We can Tennessee stuff. Nobody business. And but the first one we're going to do is going to be let's see, a song we've been dedicating to Donald Trump. It's called Deportee, and so I hope you like it. It's a true story about the migrant workers that were killed in a plane crash in Los Gatos, California back in the early 40s. They were flying them back to Mexico. And Woody Guthrie memorialized the event because the radio announced that they didn't have names, they just named them, said they were deportees. So I guess that that prompted Woody to write this song to memorialize the event. Oh, the crops are all in, the peaches are rotting, the oranges are packed in their creosote bins. They're flying back to the Mexican border to take all their money way back again. My father's own father waded that river that took all the money he made his whole life. My brothers and sisters worked in the fruit tree to roll the big trucks till they laid down and died. Farewell, my one, so long, Rosita. Adios, mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportee. We died in your hills, died in your valleys, we died in your mountains, we died on your plains, we died beneath your trees, died beneath your bushes, both sides of the river, we died just the same. Is this the best way we grow our big orchard? Is this the best way we grow our good? Oh, like the dry leaves rot in the topsoil and never know no name except deportee. Farewell, my one, so long, Rosita. Adios, mis amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportee. Oh, the sky plane is high over Los Gatos Canyon. A fireball of lightning shook the hill round. Who are these friends who are scattered like dry leaves? The radio tells us they're just deportees. Farewell, my one, so long, Rosita. Adios, mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportee. Well, some of us are illegal, undocumented. Our work contract finished, we got to move on. The 600 miles to the Mexican border. They chase us like Russell, like bandits, like me. Farewell, my one, so long, Rosita. Adios, mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name till you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be your king. His fan, this is his mom and dad here. Thanks for bringing it. Really a thrill to get to play with him. He's such a good picker. He's gonna help me sing this time on it, so. Good position He's throwing me a loop here. He's doing it different than he did last year. This is one of Jimmy's most famous songs. Go ahead.
He's real fun.
Long about 1825, left Tennessee very much alive. Never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on Tennessee stud. I had some trouble with my sweetheart's paw. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. Sent her a letter by my Uncle Bud, and I rode away on Tennessee stud. But Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had blood, and there never was a horse like a Tennessee stud. Well, I rode right down through a beautiful land, we come across a big Chickasaw band. They jumped their ponies with a whoop and a yell, and I was all like a bit out of hell. Well, I circled their camp a time or two just to show them what a Tennessee horse could do. Oh, them Indian brave never got my blood, 'cause I was a riding on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, and there never was a horse like a Tennessee stud. Well, I drifted on down into no man's land, and I crossed the river from the Rio Grande. I raced my horse with a Spaniard's bowl and won me a skin full of silver and gold. For me and a gambler, we couldn't agree, got in a fight over Tennessee. They both slapped leather and he fell with a thud, and I got away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, and there never was a horse like a Tennessee stud. About as lonesome as a man could be, dreaming of my girls in Tennessee. The Tennessee stud's green eyes turned blue, and he was a dreaming of a sweetheart too. So we rode right on across Arkansas, and I whooped her brother and I whooped her paw. I found that girl with the golden hair, and she was a riding on the Tennessee mare. Stirrup to stirrup and side by side, across the mountains and valleys wide. Come the big muddy and we forded the flood on the Tennessee mare, on the Tennessee stud. Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, and there never was a horse like a Tennessee stud. Little baby on the cabin floor, little Austin playing around the door. I love that girl with the golden hair and the Tennessee stud, the Tennessee mare. Well, the Tennessee stud was long Hillary